Yeah, and I think keep in tune with those values, because it was like a credit card commercial where it would say, "Oh, this diamond ring costs $30,000, or this car costs $50,000, but 20 minutes, alone with grandma on Christmas Eve is priceless."
Mm-hmm.
And so again, you need to think about what really are my priorities during these holiday periods, and what do I want to get out of it.
Yeah, so true. So what are you going to do for the holidays?
I have increasingly gotten to where we just try to do kind of as little as possible. We try to, if we can, not travel much. We try to stay at home just with family. We try to watch some of the funny holiday movies, or listen to some of the holiday music we like, or have some of our favorite recipes, and get outside and walk around and enjoy some of the decorations and so forth. And we just really try to really kind of unplug as much as we can.
Mm-hmm. And so important, especially since your daughter's off in college and coming back and you only get minimal time. It's important to unplug and to do those kind of things. Building memories is so important.
That's right. And you want to build those new memories. I mean, we've got some of our old pleasant memories, but you also want to think about these times together currently are the time to build those new memories.
Mm-hmm. Because it's so important. At the end of the day, years down the road, the presents and the food, all that stuff kind of expires. But what we have, take pictures, remember things, make videos, because those things don't expire. Those are the things that we take with us.
And it is interesting, because I think our younger generation, at least one thing they have going for them is they have the most well-documented lives of anybody, because everything they do, they have photographs and videos.
Yeah, that's so true. It is. But then save them. And it doesn't mean right when you make a film that you have to immediately post it on social media so everyone can see it. Just, enjoy it, savor it, watch them together. And then if you feel like sharing it, that's fine too. But it doesn't always have to be immediate. There's some people that, feel like they have to post everything.
Oversharing.
The baby burped. Look, I don't know, stuff like that. But it's what we take with us. Memories are priceless, for sure.
Yes, for sure.
And so some things that you maybe that you think, some words that we should share with the audience besides the tips. What inspired you to write that article?
I guess I just started thinking about the holidays coming up, and I was trying to take my own advice. So I was trying to be a little planful and, try to think about what my expectations were. And I thought, it probably wouldn't hurt just to write a few of these things down, because if I'm struggling with some of these things, then I'm sure there must be other people who are as well.
Mm-hmm. And so where do we find your blog?
Yeah, so my blog is just at davidsussman.com, and that's davidsusman.com. And there you will find many, 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 many blog posts I have written, along with probably 85 or 90 stories of hope, which are people's accounts of their own mental health challenges and some of the things that they have learned on their path to recovery.
Wow. And so it's a mental health, and it's ending the stigma on mental health, and davidsussman.com. And you also, lead a lot of mental health groups too. That's a public, that people can join. You want to talk a little bit about your Facebook mental health advocacy group?
Yeah, the main one that I'm affiliated with on Facebook is called Mental Health Advocates International. And so you can pretty easily find that, Mental Health Advocates International. And it's actually a group of now maybe 2,700 people from around the world who all have some interest in promoting mental health or mental health advocacy. And it's just a forum. It's a place to share information and have conversations. It's not a support group. It's really just a place for people to share information and resources related to advocacy for mental health. So I invite people to join us.
Mental health. What is it? Mental Health Advocates International?
Health Advocates International, yes, on Facebook.
Yeah, I belong to that group too, and it's a good resource to find out other things and articles and tips. It's not in lieu of therapy or anything like that. It's not a therapeutic kind of group, but definitely I recommend if anybody wants more resources on mental health and to connect with other like-minded individuals, other advocates, then it's definitely a good group to join. And thanks for everything that you're doing, David, and that you're really helping change the world and helping so many people.
Well, thank you. And as I've said before, hopefully many times, what you're doing is super important too. And your efforts just to educate the public and increase awareness about mental health and reducing stigma are incredible. And I know you've been doing this now for several years, and I want to commend you for that as well. Thank you.
It's going on 5 right now. 5 years we've been on, and it never gets old. And I don't feel like there's so much more. I mean, there's so much more that needs to be done in educating and spreading the word on mental health. And it's just
totally agree with you. Totally agree.
It's just the beginning. But thank you so much, and I encourage you guys to follow David Sussman, DavidSussman.com. That's a great blog, and say thank you to all the team. Thank you guys for your support. Mike McBride, Joe Patozzi, Patrick Montoya, you guys all are awesome, and Ed. Thank you so much for your help and for everything you do. We'll be back tomorrow from 12 to 1. We're going to be discussing bipolar disorder with a musician, Broadway musical composer who wrote Mean Girls, Color Purple. He played for the Broadway and so many things. And as recovering from a recent manic episode, we're going to really talk about what bipolar looks like. So please join us tomorrow, 12 to 1, or on Moments of Clarity every Thursday, Friday, 12 to 1. Thanks. Take care. Be kind to kind to yourself, and especially a stranger, because you never know what they're going through. Take care. Bye.
Now it clicks. Moments of clarity. Now I hear moments of clarity. Now I get it. Moments of clarity. To yourself, be kind. It will please your mind.